Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of the Shattered Relics League, where the goal is currently to max and also have fun and get as many points as possible and try to be in the dragon rank by the end of it. As you could see, there was a news post, which means there was a game update today. And if you take a look at what the news post is, there's Revenant changes, a Revenant boss, and some other changes, which I don't care about. The thing I care about is right here, the League's 3 rankings. Currently to be in the Dragon rank, it's 21.2k points, and I'm currently at 18.3k points, but that's okay. I mean, I'm not really in a rush to get points right now. Like, I know people kind of quit as time goes on, or they get burned out or whatever. And when you're rushing max, I feel like it's not that good for points because you're not really going out of the way to do a bunch of other tasks. I'm just doing my own thing in my own pace and I'm having fun with it. Anyways, last video we made some pretty sick upgrades. We got the Dragon Defender, the Fire Cape, and the Occult Necklace. And I was doing Kraken at the end of the video, but I could not buy fishing explosives. They were pretty much sold out in every world, but I'm wondering if right now, because there's just a game update, the stock should have reset, although it's been like 8 hours since the update at this point because I just woke up, so people probably have bought them out. Let's see. Yeah, they're bought out already. I'm gonna go edit the last video, and while I'm editing, guess what I'll be doing? You'll never guess. Patrol agility. It's been almost 2 hours of agility this morning. We're up to 900 laps, and now I'm gonna go play the game. And I was thinking like either Serb or Zora for today, but then I was thinking of things that would be helpful before doing bossing. And I realized the upgraded pool in the POH would be very nice to have. Ideally, I want to have the highest tier pool before starting or like really getting into like the bossing and PVM stuff. Which of course I have the construction level for. Only thing is that we need anti-venoms and you have to make them yourself, and the only way to do that is with 87 herb lore. Although as I'm saying this, I just remembered I could use Unchained Talent to get the +8 boost. So in reality, I only have to get to 79. So I'm gonna do this herb run real quick and then we'll take a look in the bank and see how many herbs we have. Farm run's done. Let's go to the bank and take a look at the herb tab that I kind of started at some point, I think. Do I have an herb? Okay, no, I don't have an herb tab yet. Let me go make that. I organized it a decent amount for a temporary game mode at least. You can see I have a lot of Arits, a lot of Snapdragons, and like a few other little stacks here and there. I'm just gonna start cleaning these, and I could use the degrime spell, but you only get half the XP. And look at all that juicy herblore XP. I could manually clean these and get even more XP, so I'll do this for a bit. Level 50 herblore. Oh, and it's base level 50s too. And you know what else this means? I've been saving this lamp from RFD. So put the lamp on herblore, and how much XP are we gonna get? 320k XP. From 50 to 64, and base 60s as well from doing that. There is this one fragment called Just Druid, which gives you more herblore XP from cleaning them, but I don't have it unlocked yet. Wait a second, I'm glad I just figured this out now as I'm getting started. With the Alchemist, I think it's with Alchemist, the one that does like the full inventory at once, I can just click one, and then it cleans the whole inventory. So yeah, it saves money, don't have to go to Narda, and saves time from hurting my numpad with clicking over and over. Oh, this is so sweet. I guess degrime's kind of pointless then, huh? Clean a grimy Avanto was a league task. So I should have just gone the level, but I did some like, I guess it's like a stall. If I close out of this, then I'll get the level up message. Whoa, bro, I'm on some Rendy type shit here. And boom, base level 70s. It's pretty crazy like how much lower herblore was compared to everything else. Like I had under 50 herblore just a couple minutes ago, and now it's already 70. I'm gonna be starting today with the 4 mil cash stack, and of course I'll be spending money on herblore and a lot of money on construction because there's a lot of upgrades I have to make to the POH. And I just want to see how much money I end up spending today on herblore and those upgrades. I just realized I need to do the Desert Hard Diary in order to have Zahur make the potions, which I mean I could just make them myself, especially with like the instant make. It's pretty fast, but there's a league task to have him make 1,000 unfinished potions at once, and I don't know if I'm actually gonna have 1,000 herbs after this herblore grind to like do this in the future. And it's just good to get the diary done too, because there's league tasks for doing diaries. So hopefully there's not like any farming tasks I have to wait. I'll have to do Nakra's Lament. Oh, and KQ as well. It doesn't look too bad, actually. Okay, let's do a Nakra's Lament first then. And that is the end of Nakra's Lament, which was also a league task for 50 points. I guess now we'll get started on the Desert Diary and knock out all these tasks for medium and hard. No way, they added to OSRS. Wait, I probably shouldn't say that word because of monetization. I'm gonna bleep that out. Oh, I was doing a desert task to make a combat potion, and I guess that was also a league task. I will chop this tree. Okay, I'm gonna drink some water. I will chop this tree, and that is the last task for the medium diary, but I'm gonna get the hard diary done first before I actually claim the rewards. Although that does complete the task, the league task. I will spend 10 renown, 10 of my very precious renown to unlock Calphite Queen. Yeah, you know, renown is just a very scarce resource for me at this point. I haven't done KQ in a while, and it's like really weird timing that today just so happened to be the day that I chose to do KQ, because it's also the first time they've updated KQ in a while. They fixed some like Iron Man alting method, but they also made so that after 5 minutes her health resets, so that way you don't run in there and then realize that you're not going to get the kill because you're an Iron Man, so that's pretty nice. I've been watching other people's videos and I haven't really bossed on the account yet, so I'm just now realizing how insane absolute unit is, just like deflecting all the damage that you take. I mean, I'm not taking damage now, but just deflecting all the damage. You just stand there and eat food, and in the end it comes down to who has more health, or if the boss has more health versus if you have enough food to recoil enough damage. It's actually crazy though, like all you gotta do is just stand here and eat food and just like recoil as much damage as possible while doing some hits here and there in between. I probably have Venomaster, so I haven't even been poisoned, but there we go. Your Calphite Queen KC is won. Title for the video. Okay, so defeat the Calphite Queen was a task, elite task for 125 points, and then completing the Desert Hard Diary was 50 points. Jar, let me see those XP lamps. Thank you. Put the first one into Herblore. That is 120k XP, and another one that is 240k XP. It's ridiculous. Up to 75 herb now. I have to have Zahur make me 1,000 potions at once, and it costs me 200 GP per potion. But I remember last league, like at the start, there was a bug. They did fix it later on, I think, if I recall correctly. But I swear there was something where it was like, if you had 1,000 of different kinds of herbs, it didn't count, and it had to be 1,000 of the same one. So I'm just gonna drop these and try to see if I'll get the task done. Okay, it did work. Then I'll just make the rest of these into potions too. And there goes the cash tag. Actually, not really, it's not too bad. There's two things that I think are really important for training Herblore in Shattered Relics, and the first thing is Mixologist. At level 3, you'll always make 4 dose potions, and you'll always save the secondary. And the other thing is the set effect Alchemist, which just allows you to process the whole inventory at once. Now there is something kind of funky with the way Herblore works when you train it with the Alchemist thing. You'll see that I can't just take out full inventory of Arid potions and just use one Eye of Newt, because if I do that, it's only going to make 1 potion. So I still have to do 14 and 14, because now when I do it, you'll see that I'm going to make the full inventory at once. So with that, I'm going to reset the Herblore XP. I've already gained 1.1 million XP, but I just want to see how fast this is. For super efficient quality of life Herblore training, I just lined up the Eye of Newt right here, so that way I don't have to move my mouse all the way down to the bottom. Ooh, a fragment. Please be something new. Yes, we got the Just Druid one, which I guess doesn't matter now after I just cleaned all the herbs. Wow, I can't believe I can't crush the whole inventory of nests at once. This game mode's so hard. Is there a task to make a brew? There is. I don't know why I didn't check. I just felt like there would be one, and there was. For the Snapdragon potions, I need 14 Red Spire's eggs so I can do the 14 and 14, because I don't want to make all these with only 6 and have to like keep on doing it over and over. So I'm just gonna like pick up Red Spire's eggs real quick. No, he's picking my Red Spire's eggs. No, don't take that one, no. And there we go, 8 Red Spire's eggs. I can start making the super restores. That's pretty much all the potions used up. I guess maybe I'll make these Cantine potions into super defense potions. I only have 6 white berries, and I don't have any white berry seeds, and I don't feel like going all the way to the spawns to pick up more. So maybe I'll just make these like 6 at a time. But you can see the XP I gained was 4.6 million XP. Averaging 19 million XP per hour, just absolutely ridiculous rates. I probably shouldn't have used the XP lamp on Herblore and maybe used it on Prayer instead or something. Although in the grand scheme of things, it probably doesn't even matter. And if you don't have 14 of a secondary, then this is what it looks like training with only 6 in your inventory. It's still like pretty fast. It's not bad. If I do make all, will it like keep on making 6 at a time? Oh no, it doesn't. And then also there's the 6-hour log. With 90 Herblore, I can make super combats, and you may be thinking, what's the secondary ingredient for a super combat potion? Well, it's Torstals. Okay, so I did that for the Varrock Elite task to do it in here, and then there was also a Elite task that I didn't know about. Make a Super Combat Potion was 125 League points. Super Combats before PVM feels good. Also, it's my first time like actually having prayer pots. Well, not even prayer pot super restores. I haven't had any kind of like prayer restoring potions besides for that one inventory I did at the Maniacal Monkeys really early on. No, there's a task. Complete 1 farming contract. White berries, please. Yes, it's perfect. I just got a white berry contract and I just got white berry seeds from that contract I just finished. That worked out perfectly. I think just harvesting this 1 poison ivy bush just gives me enough poison ivy berries for everything I'll ever need in the league. I probably won't even plant more than 1 Calquat tree for the diary. But what we're going to do now is finally start working on some POH upgrades. I haven't had any mushroom spores, so I never ended up planting mushrooms, which I still need to do for the Mauritania diary at some point. But I'm just going to chop the mushrooms here. We only need 10 for the POH fairy ring. And I also just remembered there's a league task to chop a Solisep cap, which is 1 out of 100. So may as well go for that too while I'm here, because I'll have to do it eventually. And looking at the chat box, I get Mortmire fungus very occasionally from this. That's kind of what I needed, because I was about to go to the swamp to get it, because I have to make the super energies for the staminas to upgrade the pool and the POH. Now I can just skip that step because I just got the Mortmire fungus. There it is. Before even doing 1 full rotation, chop the Solisep cap. And of course I get 3 of them. Well, it's not useful at all because I just do the +8 boost. Well, I'm 99 crafting anyways, so it doesn't matter, but yeah, 25 league points. If I save the secondary, that should mean I only have to buy 1 Amylase pack and then I'll just be set. I won't even need staminas anyways, I guess, if I really want XP, but I just wouldn't even plant Aventos. I guess maybe if I get Aventos as drops, but staminas have no use for me except for upgrading the POH pool. I am a little bit crunched for Dragonstones. It's nothing too serious. I should have enough, but especially with this fragment that gives me a chance to get double the jewelry. Is very nice. Let's see how many crystal keys I have. I have 4, and then I could make 6 more with these halves. It is finally time to spend some money. First thing we're gonna build here is the Superior Garden, 75k GP. And then in this room, we're gonna build the Achievement Gallery, which is 200k. And that was a league task, 50 league points for that. And then just to empty out my inventory real quick, I'm gonna start with the basic jewelry box and open up the crystal keys to get more Dragonstones. With the fragment, I get a 75% chance that I get double the end product. I need 5 of the dragon bracelets here, so give me at least 5, please. No. And with Enchanted Jeweler, I can enchant 25 pieces of jewelry with just 1 enchant. And it's like guaranteed. This guy's gotta be so rich, dude. No way it cost him like millions of GP to make this junk. I need 2 marble blocks and then 8 gold leaves. Yikes. Big yikes for the cash stack. Oh, I don't have to hop worlds. This is one of those shops where if you buy the thing and then reopen it, it just restocks right away. Yet they can't do that for fishing explosives for some reason. Sorry for projecting a little bit. Upgrade the basic jewelry box into the fancy jewelry box. Okay, and let's make the very first, very useful stamina potions on the League account. I can't believe it's taking me 12 minutes to finally get around to building the pool, or 13 minutes. In the video, that is. What am I missing? Oh, frick, wait. Building the restoration pool, upgrade, and upgrade. And then for the highest tier of pool, I need the anti-venoms, which I can make now. The only issue is that I need 10 antidote pluses. And I was getting them from Kraken before and maybe from somewhere else, so I do have a few in the bank. However, you'll see I am just short. I have 9. And I need 10. But Zora does drop a bunch of these, so maybe I'll just start Zora without the pool built. And then after a bit, we should hopefully get the antidote pluses, and I'll be able to upgrade the pool then. I just thought of a mega big brain move. I have no idea if it's gonna work, but I remember something similar that people did in the last league. I don't know if this was exactly what it was, but I'm going to decant these into 1-dose potions, and you know how with Mixologist, you can make 4-dose potions? So wouldn't that mean that if I use the 1-dose antidote pluses, that I should, in fact, be able to make these into 4-dose potions? Let's see. Make all... No, I do have Mixologist equipped, as you can see. Man, I really thought I was onto something there. I really thought it would work, but oh well, we'll have it soon enough. Anyways, I think this is the last upgrade that I'm going to make for now. Fairy ring and the POH. Very, very nice. Unfortunately, I don't have any spirit seeds or saplings, so I can't build the combo quite yet. And then as for upgrading the jewelry box, I would have to rely on RNG from the Dragonstones to get multiple. I have to double all of them, I think, in order to build the Ornate Jewelry Box. And it doesn't really matter anyways, it just gives a few extra teleports that I don't really care about at this point. But as you can see, we started with 4 mil and I have 1.5 mil left over. So I spent 2.5 mil GP today, which is why when I was training construction, I didn't just like make all these upgrades at the time because I just didn't have enough money to be able to do that. Dude, this crash star, I just watched it fall out of the sky. That's actually insane. Wait, actually I could get the shadow play on that. Hold on. Whoa. Well, I know what I'm going to spend the next 30 minutes of my life doing, or maybe an hour if no one else shows up. Goodbye, rock. Oh, look at an amazing drop that we just got from the shooting star, apparently. There's 1.7k Stardust added into the collection, and now time to gear up for Zora. With the Fairy Ring and the POH, I can teleport to BJ's to get to Zora, but I only have to do it this first time unless I mess up the last recall. Because with last recall, I should be able to teleport straight back here whenever I need to like restore prayer or grab more food or whatever. For my fragments, I have Absolute Unit, Chain Magic with 2 fragments, Dragon's Touch wasn't on purpose, last recall to get back. I have Venomaster, so I won't get venomed. And I want to try it with Mage only. I don't know how that's going to go. Maybe I'll bring range later on. But with all these perks and stuff, I feel like Mage should be pretty good. Now the real test, can I hit against the Mage form? And it would appear that I can't because I've already done a bunch of hits and... oh, there we go, there's a hit. Another nice thing about Absolute Unit is that means I don't need recoils or Ring of Suffering or anything, because whenever those snakelings hit me, they just automatically get recoiled to 1. I mean, it was fast, but not as fast as I was hoping for. Here we go, KC number 2, because I did the one a while ago. And then I want to actually leave the shrine each time, because this is an instance, and last recall doesn't save teleports if you're in an instance. So at this point now I could go to the crafting guild to get food or go to the POH to restore prayer or whatever. I guess just like with Calphite Queen, maybe I shouldn't pray so that way I can recoil more damage. And yeah, a lot faster this time now that I brought a range switch. I guess if I get enough Zolandra teleports, if you're able to do at least 2 kills per trip, then you break even on these. So I guess after a bit, I wouldn't even have to use the crystal memories. I could just constantly use these to get back. Oh my gosh, so much recoil damage. This is gonna be so fast. 117. Hard task was to defeat Zora in 1 minute 30. Yes, we got the Antidote pluses. We can upgrade the POH pool. Upgrade the pool. Yes, Ornate pool. So this pool will restore everything. Health, prayer, reduce stats, run, except run never drains. So, oh, it's lovely. I guess you could say this kind of ended up being the main goal for today. I thought this would just take like, I don't know, a few minutes at the start, but I had to like go do the diary and train Airblower and all this other stuff. But in the end, we got it built, and now I can do Zora and boss in peace. I did want to go to Serb after building the pool, but I have my fragment set up for Zora and I'm in the Zora mindset, so I'm just going to keep on doing Zora for the rest of the day and we'll see if we can get any drops. See, like when I finish a kill, near the end of the kill, I could like stop eating food and let my health get low. Also, it's just like really funny seeing them like sit on a toilet in the background. I don't think it's a toilet, or is it? I forgot. What was I saying? I can like let my health get low, so that way when I teleport back to my POH, I can just restore my health up. I don't have to waste more Quran ones before I teleport back. Ooh, a combat fragment. It could be something new because this is kind of a high level boss. Living on a prayer. Whoa. Let's see what we got here. It reduces your prayer drain by 60% at level 3. So combined with the one that heals or restores your prayer, it can be pretty good for like keeping your prayer up forever and like being able to use rigor or piety like permanently without your prayer draining. Up to 30 KC so far, but it's time to eat and it is time for another night of doing some apital agility, everyone's favorite. I'll get back to doing some more Zora after dinner though, and after I'm done editing I could get some more KC later tonight. Just gonna finish off this last lap here and then we're gonna go back to Zora for the rest of the night and try to get a drop. And I don't think I mentioned it before, but in the main game, each drop is 1 out of 512, so in the league, with my 3 times drop multiplier, it's 1 out of 170, and there's 4 of those drops, so it's like 4 out of 170, essentially, to get any of the uniques. By the way, every time after I finish like a trip of like 2 to 3 kills, I teleport to my POH, but I don't teleport to the crafting guild from here because that would mess up the crystal memory, so I have to crystal memories back, and then use the crafting cape to go to the crafting guild, and then crystal memories back here once I get my food and stuff. PB perhaps? Yes, 115, barely. By the way, since I have you here, I was thinking about using thralls, but I don't have the fragment that helps with the thrall damage, so I just can't be bothered. Oh, what? Tangent, bro, tangent. Huh. Alright, well, let's keep going. By the way, mutagens do not have a boosted drop rate in the league, meaning for a specific one, it's about 1 out of 6553, or for either of them, it is 1 out of 3277. It's kind of funny too, because I think I've only ever gotten mutagens on the league, because in Trailblazer League, I swear I got one too. I think it might have been Magma though, but never got one in the main game. Well, that's the last kill of the video, wrapping up with 78 KC. I'm getting so used to not using overheads, like I pretty much never use them at Zora now. And I got to get used to not doing that, because when I go back to Zora on the group Ironman, I'm just gonna like stand there hitting Zora without any overhead, and it's gonna be really bad. But yeah, it's been fun. I mean, still slowly but surely working on max, still getting like defense and range levels by doing Zora, working towards those 25 mil skills as well. And it's just like so sick seeing those constant venge hits on Zora. It really is like playing the game a whole different way with a completely different perspective. And I think that's what Leagues is all about. Unfortunately, no uniques from Zora besides for the mutagen, but that's not exactly useful. I will come back to Zora though, whether it's tomorrow or in a few days or whatever, because I still got drops I have to get from Zora. But yeah, this is going to be it for today. I'm about to go to bed. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope that you have a great day, and I will see you again tomorrow.